large number of cases that have been reported from that area. Meanwhile, there has been multiple instances showing a mismanagement of the hospitals there. The dead bodies can be seen lying next to the dormitory of Special COVID Care Center managed by the Rajaji Government Hospital. Meanwhile, in Tyagarajar College turned isolation center, the COVID patients complain of the lack of proper food and better facilities. In the same center, another instance, an elderly man jumped from the second floor and broke his leg. However, he was left on the ground for over 20 minutes without getting any help. So this is the kind of mismanagement instances that have been reported from several hospitals there. The visuals have also now emerged of the dead bodies left on the pathway next to the hospital, the patients' dormitories there in the hospital. In fact, this is the COVID scare managed by the Rajaji Government Hospital. This video went viral after the patients in the dormitory put out this video to show the condition of the isolation ward there. However, the hospital authorities claim that the bodies were left only for few hours before cleaning. In fact, the minister R.B. Udayakumar has now claimed that what is shown in the video were only pile of clothes and nothing else.
ஒரு துணி மூட்டையை கொண்டு போய் நீங்க சமூக ஊடகங்கள்ல அந்த செய்திகளை பரப்புவது கண்டிக்கத்தக்கது. இதனால எவ்வளவு மன உளைச்சல் அந்த பணியாளர்கள் ஈடுபடுவர்களுக்கு.
Meanwhile, in yet another instance in Tyagarajar College, which is an isolation center there, the patients complained of lack of proper food and infrastructure in the hospital. Over 50 COVID patients, positive patients, were kept in this isolation at the Tyagarajar College, surrounded by health officials demanding that they should be sent back. Meanwhile, the people in isolation have alleged that there is no adequate arrangements being made even for clean water. The pictures that you're seeing on your screens there show the condition of the hospital and the sanitization around. While this has been a cause of concern, several patients, the positive patients at the isolation center, have voiced their opinion. We are looking at the third case that again from the same place. This is the Tyagarajar College Isolation Center, where a 60-year-old man who jumped from the second floor and broke his leg was found, and he was lying on the floor for almost 20 minutes without any help, until the medical crew wearing the PPE arrived and took him to the hospital. Meanwhile, the man was kept in the COVID isolation center from where he jumped. Let me bring in my colleague Pramod, who's joining me live, getting us further updates on this. Pramod, not once but 3 times there have been several instances that are coming to light of 2 hospitals in Madurai, which clearly highlight and reveal the kind of mismanagement that is seen. What is the measure that has been taken? How are the hospital authorities reacting to it? More importantly, how is the state government reacting to this?
Well, I can simply say that the state government is still only trying to paint a rosy picture, because anytime we, the chief minister or the ministers concerned, speak, they claim everything is under control and Amma Archie is taking care of everything and everybody. But you could see on ground what exactly is happening. The third instance that you spoke about, that is like nearly 50 people protesting, stating that they want to go back to their home. These are all COVID-19 positive patients placed in a college called Tyagarajar in Madurai, state that they are not even getting clean water, and that's the reason they want to leave. And unfortunately, the third instance that you mentioned about the 60-year-old person who was identified as Danish Kodi, who jumped from the second floor of the Tyagarajar Isolation Center, the college, unfortunately died today morning. And the first and foremost thing here is the most shocking one, where people are staying in the dormitory. They are placed in isolation, and very close to them, you see the bodies on the pathway. They are completely afraid, because imagine you're being treated for, in that Rajaji, this specialty hospital for COVID care, and in that, just next to you, there are bodies who have died because of this particular disease, and that's the reason those patients actually released those videos. Just like you mentioned, unfortunately, the minister in charge, called as R.B. Udayakumar, he's dismissing this. Instead of investigating it, he's dismissing it, calling as just a pile of clothes. Very unfortunate. In fact, we spoke to officials from the concerned area, and they claim that because of lack of manpower, all this is occurring. In fact, the same ambulance that is being used to bring the people are also used at the same time to actually transport the bodies, and the people, there are probably 2 or 3 people who can handle the dead body. They have to wear their PPE, and they have to handle nearly 10 bodies every day, and that is becoming a big burden for them. And that's for the reason that the bodies are placed in the pathway for so long, creating so much nightmare for the people who are also being treated. And these are all have been brought in, to the people, the public's review, and even after that, the Tamil Nadu government government or neither the Minister R.B. Udayakumar, instead of giving us a rosy picture, we hope that they will act on it immediately.
Absolutely. While there has been no investigation as such to find out the true picture, there has been several concerns raised on the management and how many of the COVID care centers there are filthy. But Pramod, that's the concerning part right now. We're looking at those visuals there also of how even clean water is not available. This is the COVID isolation centers we're talking about. And this has to be in accordance with the ICMR guidelines as well. How is it that the hospital management are not reacting to this and they have not come up with any statement giving us a true picture of what is really happening in the COVID centers?
Well, only the Minister R.B. Udayakumar, who is the Minister for Revenue, who comes forward and says that on one end that these are a pile of clothes, and the other end he's actually threatening the people who actually exposed it by claiming that these are false informations and they will be action will be taken under Pandemic Act. It's very unfortunate that instead of the minister being responsible and going ahead and investigating the matter, he's actually threatening the people who's trying to expose it. We did speak with the officials in that particular care center, and they claim that lack of manpower is the only big issue. Now, earlier when there were 2 or 3 bodies, the people were easily able to remove it. But since the body count has increased right now, it is taking for people to take time as well. You need the unit wearing the PPE kit, and they have to come over there. They have to remove the body, cover it, finish the procedures, and then remove it. But until then, probably 5 to 6 hours, it's placed in the dormitory. I'm giving you a very less time period. It's actually more time period than that. And until then, people are on the next room, they are sitting staying next to that bodies, and they are completely afraid. It's causing so much depression for the people, and that's the instance we mentioned on the third one, how a 60-year-old person jumped from the second floor of an isolation center. Unfortunate that these things are still continuing in the state without the state worried about it.
Absolutely, and we hope that this matter is taken into cognizance soon and some concrete action is being taken to at least improve the situation in these COVID care centers in Madurai. Pramod, many thanks for joining us and bringing us all those updates.